this is Shelby with Tucson CSA, and today we're going to make pan con tomate. So for this recipe, you'll need 2 thick slices of toast, and I like to use sourdough bread. You could use barrio bread, or if you make your own, you could use that too. And these are about 1 inch thick, and we want them to really be able to absorb the tomato that we're about to put on it. And then you'll need 1 large heirloom tomato, and you'll want to make sure that that's ripe. 1 peeled clove of garlic, that's whole. Olive oil, salt, and pepper. So I've gone ahead and heated my pan to like medium-high heat, and what we're going to do first is just really liberally drizzle our toast with olive oil. And we'll go ahead and season that right away with a little bit of fine sea salt. And once your pan is hot, you'll go ahead and just press those slices into the hot pan. You should hear it sizzle a little bit. And we'll let those get nice and toasty. And while we do that, we're gonna go ahead and prepare our tomato. So you're going to use half of the tomato and grate it, and then the other half you're going to slice thinly. So I'll go ahead and remove the stem here. Slice that in half. And we're gonna go ahead and grate this half. So I've got a box grater here. We'll go ahead and use the large grate. And just be really careful that you don't grate your hand here. And you want to grate it until there's no flesh left on the inside of the skin. So you really want to utilize all of that yummy, juicy, sweet tomato. And I'll go ahead and save the skin for some stock that I'll make later. All right. So now you should be left with a nice, big, juicy pile of tomato flesh, which is exactly what we want. Go ahead and put that grater off to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and check on our toast here. So that's exactly how you want it to look, nice and toasty, and I'll go ahead and flip it to the other side. And there should be enough oil on the pan that the other side doesn't need to be oiled just like the first. All right, and while the other side is toasting, we'll go ahead and slice up the rest of our tomato. So we just want some thin slices. Just like that. I really love this easy dish because it doesn't require a lot of cooking. Don't have to turn your oven on in the summer. And it highlights one of summer's most glorious ingredients, which is the tomato. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and plate our toast here, and then the first thing that you'll want to do as soon as you take it off of the stove is grab your peeled clove of garlic, and carefully, because the toast is hot, you'll just kind of rub it into the surface of the toast. And the clove of garlic is gonna kind of melt into the toast. So you'll notice that the garlic gets smaller, there's little bits and pieces of garlic stuck in the crevices of the toast, which is exactly what we want. And it becomes very fragrant. So then, with a spoon, we're gonna take that nice juicy tomato that we grated and just spoon it right on top of the toast. And don't be afraid to get the juice. That's why we chose the really thick slice of toast, was so it could soak it all up and become really yummy and saturated with those flavors. So once you've got a nice spread of grated tomato on there, you'll take the tomato that you sliced and just layer it on there. Whoops. And then your last step is just going to be to drizzle it with some more olive oil, sea salt, and pepper. Here's our olive oil. I've got a nice flaky finishing salt here, but you could use whatever salt you have on hand that you enjoy. And then lastly, just finish it with some finely ground pepper. And that's pan con tomate.